So for health reasons, I had to stop jogging. My thighs were rubbing together and setting my pants on fire. But I'm boom. Just kidding. Howdy, guys and dolls out there in YouTube land. It's your favorite little keto goofball Diamond, and today is day 972 of my ketogenic journey, going from 311 pounds to where I sit today. And I'll be right back with a chit chat and a weigh in to tell you where I sit today. I'll show you everything I ate yesterday, some places I might have made a boo-boo, and talk to you about how doctors can really scare the bejesus out of you, even if you're in the know. I had that happen to me, so I thought I would share the experience. Anyway, guys and dolls, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and ring that bell. All that good YouTube jazz that helps this channel grow. And now it's time to rant, rave, and misbehave Keto Diamond style. Guys, I am breaking a 16.5-hour fast at 2:30 p.m. with the best thing ever. It is 2 eggs fried in coconut oil, 3 sausage links, 1 slice of American cheese, and some of that hot, fresh salsa that I've been buying. It's organic with the like jalapenos and stuff in it. It is so good, and I'm having a cup of coffee. Yes. Meal at 10:30 at night. I also had some pork rinds and a cheese stick. This has 1 cheese stick, lettuce, ranch, some shredded cheddar, and a little bit of the Oscar Mayer's natural turkey. I was waiting for hubby to wake up and want me to cook dinner, but he never did. He's been asleep all day. So this is my dinner unless he decides he wants something else. You guys can hear my dog out there barking. But yesterday, while I was waiting for my husband to wake up, so it's today now, the day I'm going to shoot this video, I had a fair bit of snacking going on. I guess boredom snacking or waiting for him to wake up snacking. I was waiting for him to wake up. I was going to make an actual meal when he got up, but he actually didn't wake up till 3 a.m. long after I'd went to bed. So y'all saw that I had that salad, but I also had, like, while I was waiting, some pork skins. 2 or 3 of these. Now, generally, they do not bother me. I'm going to put 3 in my FitnessPal just to make sure I'm covered. But generally, they don't bother me. But perhaps snacking here and there is not the best idea with them. And then a piece of cheese, just kind of like I said, I was waiting for him to wake up. And I thought I'd make a meal when he got up, but he just didn't get up, so I did end up having that salad. Now, I put something in my salad, this Oscar Mayer natural turkey breast. Some days it seems like I can get by with this, and some days it does not. I don't know, maybe it depends on my fat ratio that day or how much I've ate in fat. It's good. It's actually got pretty decent ingredients in it for a basically a dirty keto food, but I don't know if it affects me. Sometimes it does seem like it does, sometimes it doesn't. So these are my calories and macros for yesterday per my FitnessPal website. 1,433 calories, 35 grams of total carbohydrates, again from them fat bombs, which I got to learn to leave alone a little bit. 121 grams of fat, which is just fine. 76 grams of protein, 8 of which, again, from pork rinds, which are incomplete protein. I've got to get my protein up. Got to, no choice about it. So thanks to Dr. Eric Westman, I found a very neat site. This site's called cvriskcalculator.com, and you can put in all your numbers, and it will tell you what your risk for heart attack or stroke is. So I put in all my numbers. Risk in the next 10 years of heart disease or stroke is 4.5%. That's pretty daggone low, you guys. And over here it says, based on your age alone, the USPSTF guidelines suggest there is insignificant evidence you will benefit from starting aspirin for heart disease or stroke risk. By the way, they just put me on aspirin, which I started taking because I was terrified. And then this right here, which I don't know if I can zoom in good enough for you to see, but it says, on the basis of your calculated risk for heart disease or stroke, less than 7.5%, the AOC/AHA guidelines suggest you have no indication to be on statin, which they just called in for me, which I do not believe I need. Now it says, based on your age, your blood pressure is well controlled, and that is because I did say that, you know, what my blood pressure is and that I'm on medication. I click the smoker tab because once in a while I do. And also I do vape. So I thought that would be the smartest thing to do. But 4.5%. And again, this site is called cvriskcalculator.com. And I'll show you which video inspired me to come check this out. The video is called Cholesterol on Low Carb, Dr. Eric Westman, and it is on the Adapt Your Life YouTube channel. And the reason I did this, I'll show you. So this is the reason I went and checked out that video and even refreshed myself with a couple Dr. Berry videos, is because I got my cholesterol test results back from a neurologist who is hell-bent on putting me on statins, which I know better than to take. So she was worried about my LDL numbers, which appear to be quite high. But going by Dr. Berry and Dr. Eric Westman, who works with Duke University, I'm not afraid of those numbers anymore because they did try to scare me. But if you can see my triglycerides, those used to be 367. That's one of your biggest markers for heart disease or stroke. And my total cholesterol is actually within normal range. The LDL number is the only thing she was freaking out about because that is what they consider bad cholesterol. But the VLDL is only 16. So, yeah, I'm not worried, but I wanted to show you this site in case you want to check it out for yourself if you know your numbers. For giggles, I put in my numbers before I started keto. I used my same age because it wouldn't let me put in below 40. But before I started keto, these were my numbers, and they're just a little bit different. So I had a 13.6% risk of heart disease or stroke, and that's without them asking my weight. But they never mentioned statin drugs one time before I started keto, but this says I should be on high intensity statin drugs. So, and now I'm so much better, but they're trying to put me on them.
Baby!
The daddy got you. Look at her, look at Brian.
I'm not doing any of this.
I know, it looks like she wants to like snack on you or something.
That's so cute.
Got a little bracelet to wear for a minute. Oh, she tried to shake it.
She's such a beautiful baby.
First and foremost, I'd like to apologize for the noise. My 6-year-old grandson is back there in my room where he's been since 6 a.m. this morning watching television. His other grandma brought him home, and he loves to crawl in bed with me in the mornings when he doesn't have school. It's going to be a while, so I'm not going to get a whole lot of sleep. Anyway, so I learned a few things yesterday. Y'all saw the videos of Dr. Eric Westman. I most certainly recommend you going to watch that video, even if you aren't concerned about your cholesterol. He even suggests that you do not do your cholesterol panels until after you finish weight loss, because during weight loss, they're all over the place. However, the doctor scared me. They really, really did. And I was in the know. I knew everything that was going on. I've researched this subject extensively. I have read research paper after research paper. I have watched video after video from actual doctors like Dr. Berry and Dr. Westman. So I knew all this stuff already. But since the doctor kind of freaked me out, I decided to take a refresher course, a crash course, and look up some videos by these two gentlemen and refresh myself on the subject. I've even written articles over on my website, which I'm actually going to go update here in a little while. That's ketodiamond.com, and everything's free. All the information's free. It's just sitting there. You don't have to join or sign up or anything. It's got a free beginner's guide, a foods list, and of course articles like cholesterol on it. Now, I knew first and foremost that your body creates 3,000 milligrams of cholesterol per day, whether you eat it or not. I knew the statin drugs, well, they slow down the production of cholesterol, and your body, every part of it is made out of cholesterol. Every single part of it. So when your body is high in cholesterol, either your body's in repair mode, something's going on that you didn't know about, or you're losing weight because your fat cells hold on to cholesterol. And while you're losing weight, that cholesterol is kind of just built up in there floating around. It's not dangerous. In fact, if you're on a low carb diet or keto, cholesterol is completely different than what it would be if you're not. So cholesterol is not a big scary thing. In fact, it's probably a good thing. So I watched Dr. Berry talk about his own cholesterol, and his total cholesterol is 350. Mine is 198. If he ain't concerned, why should I be? His LDL is 250. Mine is 139. If he ain't concerned, why should I be? Plus, you saw me put it into the risk calculator that is the guidelines they go by. And there's no reason for me to be on statins. In fact, there was before I started keto, and they never once mentioned it. So, yeah, I find that interesting. Uh, but, Dr. Westman was even talking about an interview with a lady or answering a question. The woman's total cholesterol was 275 and her LDL was 201, and he was not a bit concerned about that. And this is a man that's put 10 years of research into it before he started a clinic 10 years ago with Duke University. So, not super concerned about it. They did worry me. They did call in statins for me. I was like, oh God, here we go. And then those baby aspirin, which hurt my stomach to no end. I don't think there's really a reason to be on them. Now, at the moment, because they don't know everything that's going on with me, and they do still have me a little scared, I am going to continue the baby aspirin because I don't really know that they're harmful, but at the same time, I don't really think I should be taking them. I'm okay though. Now, I think every single thing going on with me is stress related. I'm not going to get back into the stress relations of it or the reasons for it. All of that is over on my husband's channel, Mr. Katie's Keto and Fitness. If you want to go look that up, you most certainly are welcome to. And he talks extensively about the stresses and the things that's going on. And that was before all of this outbreak stuff. So now, of course, we're all just a little bit on edge. Even if we're not freaking out, there's a little edge to it because we don't really know how things are going to go with this in the long run. So there's a little looming anxiety regardless of how you feel about it. You don't know what the next steps are. So it's a little freaky. It's a little terrifying. But as far as cholesterol is concerned, I'm so not. In fact, do you know how to raise your good cholesterol? Eating more fat, like eggs and meat. And that's from Dr. Eric Westman. Blame him, not me. And definitely check out that video. Whether you're concerned about it or not, watch it because it is a great watch. And he is a very, very smart man. Kofifi. Buttery caramel Kofifi. Coffee from Food Line. It's a Food Line brand. Sorry about this. Any sniffing, sneezing, snizzling, any of this stuff right here? Allergy related, okay? Got an inner ear issue. Trying to work that out, but it's difficult. I am sorry that, have I apologized for my videos being a little later here lately? And they actually might be later tomorrow. My husband has a dentist appointment a little ways away at 1 p.m. tomorrow. So either my video will be way early or way late. I don't really know which one. And here lately, they've been coming kind of later and later because everybody's home. I'm so distracted. I'll shoot the video. It'll be on my phone. I'll have it like all rearranged and everything the way I want it. And I'll forget to hit the upload button. Or I'll hit the upload button and forget to put everything on it and share it to the public. And sometimes I do both. And it takes me hours to get a video uploaded because I'm distracted and I forget about it. So that's why. And also I haven't been watching so many keto videos lately. I really want to get in there and start doing that again. But it's right this minute is as quiet as my house is going to get, and it's still not quiet. So until everybody's at school and work and all those good things, it's just going to be a little loud around here and a little distracting around here. But that's all right. I learned something else about myself yesterday. My limit on Diet Dr. Pepper cream sodas. They taste pretty good. It's not as good as the Diet Cherry Dr. Pepper, but it's a different taste. And since I can really only drink the Diet Cherry Dr. Pepper or the Diet Dr. Peppers, it's a little bit of a different taste. So it gives me something different to taste once in a while. And over the course of yesterday, I had 4 of them, which could actually indicate some issues with my weigh-in. I'm not real sure because the Diet Cherry Dr. Pepper does not affect me whatsoever weigh-in wise. But that could have have some issues with it, as could the snacking of yesterday that you saw earlier. Let me go ahead and pop that weigh-in. Oh, before I get there, I did learn that my limit is 4 of these because my stomach started really hurting and I was like, oh crap, here it comes. Before I started keto, I learned that I could not have Coca-Cola at all. A Coke, a Diet Coke, or even a Mr. Pibb. One of these, just one can of these, I would literally, I couldn't hold it down. I would feel sick for hours before I finally just let it all go. And I can't have the Zevias either. They have the same effect on my stomach. I don't know if it's the carbonation in them or what the difference is with certain sodas, but I can't touch them. Anyway, let's go ahead and do the weigh-in. Weigh-in time. I don't know why. I didn't hardly eat anything yesterday, but it's 169.2. So for those of you who don't know, I weighed in at 168.6 yesterday, I think, and 169.2 today. So it's up 0.6. I suspect it has something to do with the snacking. My calories weren't super high. Everything was relatively low, to be honest with you. And the sodas, again, could have had some effect. I really don't know. I've been using them a little bit here and there, and that could be it, because I've been using them a little bit here and there. The good news is, guys and dolls, I started this journey weighing 311.8 pounds, almost 312 pounds. I'm 5 foot tall. I was literally a ball. If you measured around my middle, I could not, because the measuring tape didn't fit all the way around my middle. No, it did. It did. It didn't fit all the way around my butt. That's what it didn't fit. But now my middle started out, I think it was 58 inches, and now it's like 36 inches. Height to weight ratio, I literally, if you'd steamroll me, I would be in a big ass circle. It would have looked like a cartoon, little fat cat trying to blow itself back up. So I'm quite pleased with where I'm sitting. 160s, I ain't gonna hate on it. I ain't hating on it a bit. That's a long way from where I started. Also, given the state of things right now, I'm not super worried about weight loss, although I would like it to happen. Now, being very pleased with the 160s, not crying about it at all. I would like I said, I would like it to go down, and I have a good ways to go before I reach my goal. Also, I got a question asked to me the other day, because I said my goal is 111, to lose 200 pounds overall, and I'm 5 foot tall, so that's quite reasonable. And somebody asked me, but what if when you get to 130 you can't lose anymore and you look fine? Well, if at 130 I don't feel like I have a lot of extra fat on my body, if I don't have a lot of extra fat flopping around, I'm good stopping at 130. If that's where I stop at, hey man, that's cool. But right now, the goal is simply 111. If it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't. And if all's well at 130, why change it, you know? I mean, yeah, we all have goals, but if we don't necessarily hit them, but we're healthy and we look where we want to look, who cares about a goal? I don't necessarily. I do think that I have not had any fat loss in months. I haven't. My lowest weigh-in has been 167.2. Hubby said, I thought it was 167.8, but he said it's 0.2. Anyway, so beyond that, and since I'm hovering right in this area, between the 167 and the 172, 169 is probably pretty accurate to what I weigh. I am dehydrated still. I do know that for a fact, yes, because some of my blood work indicated I'm dehydrated. Some of it indicated that I'm super stressed out, and both of them are very, very correct. Here lately, the last few days have been not super stressful, but with, like I said, with the outbreak going on, there's looming anxiety for everybody. With the job situation with hubby, that's a looming anxiety. The things he's got to go through tomorrow is a looming anxiety. So, yeah, I'm stressed. I don't get a lot of sleep, but I'm healthy, and that's all that matters. And, well, that's not all that matters. As far as my body is concerned, that's all that matters. I am super worried about everybody because, I mean, look, none of us really know who all will get sick, who all will get extremely sick, and who all will be lost to us. That's terrifying to me. Absolutely terrifying to me. The thought of it is unimaginable. You can't think straight for it. None of us even know if we're going to be able to pay our bills, which companies will shut off and which companies won't. We don't know. The future is, while it's always uncertain, right now it has a much bigger flare of uncertainty to it. So it's scary. It's scary, and I understand what's going on, and I don't like it. I want it to quit. I want it to be done and over with as soon as possible. And I pray so every single night. And I hope you guys are too. Maybe we can make it happen. You know what? We'll talk up that miracle right there. Now, I guess I need to shut my mouth. I don't really have nothing else fun, fantastic, or great to say, except for take at least 15 minutes out of the day to try to do something just for yourself. Something you love. Read a book, watch a movie, whatever. I know that takes more than 15 minutes, but whatever. Something you love and enjoy. If you love washing dishes, take your ass on in there and wash them dishes. I hate that crap. I'm going to do it anyway, but I still hate it. Just do something for yourself that you actually absolutely love, and try to take a moment out of your day to make a comment to somebody, give somebody else a little light, a little joy, a little love, a little happiness, a little peace of mind. Whatever you can do for somebody else today, do it. It doesn't hurt us any to be loving and supportive of other people, does it? So, I can't breathe. Sinuses. Sorry, y'all. Anyway, guys and dolls, much love to you. I'll talk to you tomorrow for most likely sure, as long as nothing crazy pops off.